We're going to talk about balance. Balance. Why balance? Why is it important in what we do?
Because we don't like falling down.
Okay.
Because we're always on one leg.
Yeah, that's true. We're always on one leg. We don't like falling down. Very true. What else?
It's really hard to give a lead if you don't have your own body under control.
So this is actually partially true. This is what most people would say, is that I need strong balance, clear, solid balance, so I can convey a lead. Right?
Well, I thought we sometimes have the loss of balance helps us to move.
And that's the point I wanted to get through today. It's actually the lack of balance that's the more important piece about what we're doing in a lead, right? If I'm trying to lead, like grab a lead, I'm going to try to lead you this way, right? I have total balance of what I'm doing, right? The only thing I can do is push. Now, I want you to just touch that, right? And I want you to follow where the stick goes. This is tango. I am not leading through the movement of my body. I'm not leading through the command of my balance goes here, follow my decision. What we're doing is we are both on the edge of balance. We are balanced. Very clearly we're balanced. We're going to talk about what balance actually is, but we're just at the barest minimum of accepted balance, right? We have, if somebody just hints at you like this, I'm going to fall over on balance, right? Just a breath will move me out of balance. Now, what I call balance is the active ability to always keep my balance under control, right? I can't do it very well here. But the idea is that I am constantly underneath my body, right? I am not in balance. I'm in balance, but I'm always adjusting. If she pushes me, I'm allowing her to push. She is moving my entire body in any way that she sees fit. I'm going to adjust into that. I'm going to give her some communication, some tools, but I'm following whatever balance she gives me. She is doing the same for me. She is moving actively with my balance, right? It doesn't come from strength. It comes from being on the very edge of I might fall. And then when I hint I'm going this way, I'm hinting at her that I might go this way. And she's going, you know what? I felt that. I'm going that way too. And then when I feel her falling, I'm following her falling. Right? I'm not following her movement. I'm following her falling. And this gets back to the statement about I move my body and my leg follows. That's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to work on today, is the act of how do you move your body and the leg follows, right? That's what the exercise we're going to do today. You hear Hernan always say, you move the body, don't move the hip, right? He does that in every beginning of exercise. Don't move the hip when I'm doing over here. You don't move your hip to here. So let's talk a little bit about what balance is. Essentially, we are rectangles. We're a rectangle here with two straight legs. If I want 100% of my balance, if I want 100% balance on one leg, can that leg be underneath the shoulder?
100%.
If I want 100% of my weight on that foot, correct. So there is no way that you can keep this foot underneath this half of the body and be balanced, right? So there's a bunch of ways to solve this. I'm balanced. I'm balanced. I'm balanced, right? So the idea here is that your leg in tango, if her center is this part here, there's her head, body, right? This weight mass should be over her foot, right? In principle, this mass should be over where my foot is. If I move my foot, if I move this amount of weight farther out, I need to move that same amount of weight over that other direction. Right? If I don't do this, I'm going to fall this way, right? So the act of balance, the act of keeping an active balance is knowing exactly where your column is and where the rest of your body is, right? What you're doing in tango is moving that column and allowing the body to move, and when it moves someplace, that leg follows wherever that balance is. And here's the second part of the statement, is that when I'm moving my weight, if I just put it far enough, I can stop it, right? I can stop it there. You want to go just far enough so that I'm moving, right? Then you want to move your foot beyond where your balance point is, right? So I'm not going to put it where my balance is going to be. I'm going to put it farther than where my balance. So now my foot is farther than where my balance point is, and then I'm going to push my foot up to being in balance. That's a step to be in balance. I'm balanced. I know exactly where my center is. I move my weight forward till it's starting to fall. I could feel it moving on my toe. Then as I'm falling, I move my weight, my foot underneath, just beyond where that step is. That's every single step in tango for type 1 of, there's 4 different types of steps I learned. This is type 1 step, right? And the most common one. Move your weight, and the foot follows underneath that. How much active muscle are going on in your body? How much core is moving on? As little as possible. It's contrary to what we think. We always think about tight cores. It is not a tight core. It is a relaxed. Because that's what gives you that active balance. Because I can absolutely fake a balance. I'm totally balanced. Now you try to push me. I'm totally balanced because I've locked everything. This is my balance. But if I now relax everything, that's tango. Every movement, every touch of your hand going this way, I'm going to go that way. Okay, so that's what the exercise is. I'd like you to stand on one foot, and then we're going to do, so come closer, much, much, much closer. I can see you through here. On this foot, fully on this foot. Okay, you should be able to move that foot. I'd like you to think about, if I move this foot, feel where I have to adjust my balance. If I just move that foot, do I have to adjust my balance over my foot? You're moving this way. If your foot moves this way, your mass should have to go this way to stay in balance. Right? If I'm here and balanced and I move that, my mass has to go that way to stay in balance. Right? So what I'd like you to work on, I'm going to mirror you, right? When your mass is balanced here, when your leg extends, your weight should ever so slightly stay totally vertical, but going that way. And not, see the difference? It's ever so slightly, but it's that way. Change weight. Your leg's going to go that way. And keep this all relaxed underneath. It shouldn't have a tightness. Good, now keep it there. Now from here, I'd like you to think about, from this other foot, rolling your weight over to that foot, and as you're doing that, shifting that foot farther out. It'll look like this. And then push from that other one to roll it up there. Same back again. Extend, extend, extend. Move your weight over to that foot. And this way. Now I want you to think about not the foot. I want you to think about your mass. And the foot is just following. See, it looks to me like your foot's moving. I want to feel the mass moving. Yes. Move your mass. Yes. Same thing backwards. Move your mass backwards. And the foot captures you. Moving forward. Forward. Makes sense? You're moving your mass, and your foot is simply being put underneath. Your mind should be focused on your center, not your foot. Okay? So look at me. Everybody on that foot? Foot relaxed here. A little bit of side movement. Everything relaxed. Little movement on top, like a belly dancer, so that it's all relaxed. Right? Now, I'd like you to slowly, staying just as relaxed, keep it nice and relaxed, move your weight backwards, and then have the foot captured as you capture it. Very good. Same thing. Relax your body. That hula movement, so very relaxed. Stop. Keep it relaxed. When you move forward, as you move forward, this side foot's going to touch your other heel and then capture forward. So I don't want you to think about your foot. Think about moving forward, but your foot captures it. Very good. Good. That looked really good. Here we go again. Same thing. Relax your body. We're going to go backwards. Here we go. Weight goes backwards, weight goes backwards, weight goes backward. At some point, capture. Side now. Same thing. Go to the side whenever you feel like it. Good. Same thing. Relax. We're going to go frontwards. Weight forward. Good. Side. Okay, that's coming from your foot. I want it to come from your body, like a towel, a little bit of a slow motion towel whip. Now go to the side, and your own tempo. Backwards. Side. Frontwards. Backwards. Hands down, relax. No tension in the body. Side. Frontwards. Backwards. Side. Frontwards. Backwards, side. Front, back. Side, front. Back, side. Front, back. Side, front. Back, side. Good. So you should feel focusing on your weight and not your foot. The foot is simply going to where your weight is. It's not foot, side, front. It's my focus is here.
So when the foot almost collects from going forward, it's the effect of the weight.
It's totally effect of the weight. Everything is the effect of the weight. That's correct. So when I want to go forward, I'm going forward, but it just sort of has to relax to get there to go forward. You're not moving your foot. There's no muscle in the foot. It is gravity, because I have put my weight far enough forward that this foot now, this hip, is now in front, and the only place for it to go is I just added a little energy into the foot. So, whoop, right? You are not picking your foot up and going. It's not that. It's weight. Weight. You can see it in a tango dancer where the weight is what's leading. All right? Next thing we're going to do twists. All right? So I'd like you to do, let me think about this for a second. 1. Okay, we're going to do this. Watch for a second. We're in that relaxed position. Remember that exercise we just did? I'd like you to think about pulling this rib backwards and then moving my weight that way, right? I'm not thinking about the leg. I'm moving the rotation, and then I'm going to move my weight backwards. Exactly. It'll go like this. Now remember, I'm moving my weight that way.
Supposed to mirror you, right?
Yep. Move this this shoulder back, and move your weight that way, and then fall. Okay? We're not even doing an ocho. I just want you to go from here to here. And again, here. Good. Again. Pull that shoulder back. Good. Now you should see in me, you should know at this point what I'm doing by feeling this. Not from. There, I can see it exactly. Now that I can see, right, exactly right. Turning, and then I'm stepping. Okay, move your mass. That one is right. Right, and move your mass as you're doing it. That was right. One more time. So hold on. Put your all weight here. Okay, and move your mass to here and rotate. Right.
Okay.
Better. Yep. And you're still a little bit like that. So more rotation on it, more.
More rotation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. There you go. Now, everything more relaxed. When it falls, it falls. Some people fall. It's okay to think about falling, right? Let's see yours. Good. All right, so now here's the rest of the exercise. 1, 2, and here's the exercise. Forward, step.
We have 2 students here, so thank you for supporting Jean and Ima. But I think okay, we have a big feel free to speak up.
Horrible.
Feel free to speak back.
Make sense?
So right now we do both physical close and weight, and right now we just do both, and we're going to improvise.
If the mass was this way?
I don't want everybody
The other way.
pose and trying at home.
So let me be clear about it. Apologies. Ready? We'll go 1. I'm going to do it facing you.
So
1.
good. So we have 10 minutes to practice, and find your partner. Doesn't matter, we're going to switch up. Find your partner.
Good.
Whoever the leader,
Good. The rotation should be what's causing that. Very nice. Beautiful. The rotation should be what's causing that turn.
don't forget, leaders facing the direction of travel. And good, and
Better. Yep. And if you want to back up to just do, let's just do the first one again, right? So let's go back to the basic exercise. Everybody on this foot. Relax. Column is going to go front. We're going to do front, back, side. Front, back, side. Side, front, back. Good. Now, this time I'd like you to do the same thing except side, rotational, front, back, side, the other rotational, front, side, or back, side. Each time focusing on the center, right?
What are we rotating?
Very good. Keep on going. And remember, you're moving your core, not your foot, with almost no muscle. Think about just following that vertical core forward. Nice. Good. Good. One slight modification. Very, very good. In tango, the end of a movement is here, relaxed. That means your body weight is over your foot. This is not the end of a step. This is the end of a step. So until you're ready to start moving your body, that's the end of the step. When I want to go backwards, right, so the beginning of the step is exactly, yes. So the beginning of that step, the mind of the tango person is this is the step from here. This is start, middle, finish. Start, middle, finish. And the reason is if she is here, look how much time I have from here. Start, middle, finish. But if she's here, go. Right? So if I'm here, start, middle, finish. Start, middle, finish. Right? The whole essence of that step is from here, go. Go. That word of tango starts extended, passes through the center and moves, and your weight is commanding that. Right? So when I'm in this relaxed position, that's relaxed. Now I make the decision of what I'm doing. If it's front, then I'm moving front and it goes 1, 2. Make sense? Try it again. From here, we're going to do front, back, side. Front, back, side. Front, back, side again. Front, back, side. Very nice. Front, back, side again. Good. 2 back steps. 2 front steps. Side. Back, back. Side, front, front. Side, back, back. Feel your core just making the decision. Side, front, front. Your core, your center of mass is doing a side, back, back. Good. So I can see from several of you that I can see the eyes have shifted from where I'm stepping to where my mass is going to go, right? So the first step is exercising and be aware of this is what moves every single step, including rotation. Then when you're dancing with a partner, I'm shifting that to her. And that's what we'll do next week exercise, okay? Make sense? So the focus always, as a solo position, is not your feet. Your feet are essentially irrelevant until they start being a problem. But you want to make sure if you place your mass appropriately, they'll be in the right spot. Don't worry about whether it's cross position or not cross position. It doesn't matter. If she does 2 steps and I do 1, do another one. It just doesn't matter. Right? The command, the ask, is a weight positional change. It's over there. It's over here. It's over here. It's this weight sort of directional thinking of it's the weight placement, the direction, and it all comes from that initial statement that I said, that it is about the weakness of balance. not the strength of move, move, move. But if you're in that weak spot where you're about to fall, and you both are sort of falling together, right? That's the exercise, is that you're trying to figure out taking your mass, moving it around the place, and deciding how it goes. All right, that's it.